Well, the last thing that they talked about was Gears of War, which was good.
Gears of War going out with a bang. Yeah, they announced the Gears of War Ultimate Edition, which is actually turning out to be pretty awesome. I wasn't really that excited about the Gears of War 1 and 1 only remaster, but this Ultimate Edition is... I played the beta a little bit, and it runs so damn well. The graphics are on par with Gears 3, definitely better looking, obviously, because it's all updated. 60 frames per second. Gears of War looks so weird running that smoothly. Like playing Gears of War 1 in 60 frames per second is just like, I don't even know how to feel.
Yeah, they did that typical E3 thing where they're like, the Gears of War Ultimate Edition of beta is going to be available right now.
Yeah, the pause, dramatic pause. The Gears of War beta is going to be available right now.
Yeah. So it's been going on since Monday. It is now Wednesday. So whenever this airs, if it's not Monday yet, you can hop on and get yourself the Gears 4 beta, or the Gears Ultimate Edition beta, rather, to play just the multiplayer.
And they're doing it kind of strangely. It's very, 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 very limited. There is every day there is one game mode and one map. If you're playing the casual, there's like a casual and competitive option. Casual has one game mode, competitive has another game mode, and then both game modes have one map that rotates out every day.
Gotcha.
So it gives you every day you can kind of go back and check out the new maps and see the different game modes. But it is very limited.
It's also weird that you can't stream it.
You can't stream it, and you also cannot record any game DVR clips.
Yeah, or screenshots for that matter.
Or which is very strange for a beta. I mean, if it was an alpha, I can understand, but they're usually pretty lax with betas, especially for Gears of War 1.
Did they a game that's been out forever? But could you stream the Halo 5 multiplayer beta? I don't remember seeing any streams for that.
I did 2 streams of that. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing Smite
that's a brand new
streams, and that's brand new. So I don't know what. Maybe because this is such a limited beta, just the 1 week. But
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
The Gears of War Ultimate Edition, it does come out August 25th, and what does it have? All the characters that you can unlock on any of the 3 Gears of War, plus all of the Gears 3.
Yeah, so 17 players, I think, total.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I really like that they give you the option to play as the characters from all the games. I thought that was really cool.
If you're in the multiplayer, it's an easy purchase. For me personally, I love Gears of War. The original is still my least favorite, so I'm still not excited about it. You know, it's cool that it's coming out, but I don't think it's something that I'm just going to jump out and buy.
Yeah, I'll definitely. It's something I'll definitely end up getting. Gears of War 1, I know it's, in terms of campaign, probably my least favorite of the 3, but for its time, it was an amazing game, and I have beaten it the most of all the Gears of Wars, at least 15 times. So it'll be cool to replay that with new textures and 60 frames per second.
Because it's an anniversary thing, right? That's why they didn't do all 3 Gears of War. It was just to celebrate the 10-year first game.
Yeah, I think this is the 10-year anniversary or something like that of the original Gears of War.
So that makes sense why they're not doing all 3. I was hoping that they would do a trilogy because I would have loved to play through the campaigns again. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like a Halo 3 Master Chief Collection type Gears of War bundle would be insane.
Yeah.
That would be,
maybe if this does well enough. I mean, because when they showed off Gears of War 4, it says holiday 2016, which is a long way away. So between now and then, maybe they'll whip out 2 and 3. Who knows?
Yeah, they might already have like 2 in the works, and then they'll kind of like get it out a couple months before Gears 4. Get all 3. Yeah, it'd be really cool to see them get all 3 out before Gears of War 4, just to like build the hype.
Yeah, and you notice how we're not saying Gears of War 4. Because it is just Gears 4.
I noticed that, but they're still officially calling it Gears of War 4. Like if you look on Microsoft's website,
Mm,
Like the trailer just said Gears 4,
yeah.
but anywhere you looked at it's branded, it's Gears of War 4. But at
Well,
the same time, isn't this a reboot?
I think it doesn't involve the same people. It obviously takes place in the same universe. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's a reboot. I think it's just a continuation of the universe with an entirely different cast.
Okay. So I'm wondering if maybe somehow, some way, there'll be some sort of Dawn or Marcus cameo in
Yeah,
some
I'm not sure.
regards,
Like, I don't know what the time frame is between the two.
because it's not a prequel, that's for sure.
Yeah,
So it would have to take place after, I guess. I don't know, because
yeah.
the trailer shows Emulsion too, so it's got to be after Gears of War 3.
It looks great though. The trailer that they showed during the presentation was so dark during the stream that no one knew what was going on. Everyone in the Twitch chat was just going nuts. They couldn't see anything and they were pissed. And then when they re-released the trailer on YouTube and then on Xbox One, and you could watch it, and it it's native resolution and 60 frames per second. It's an incredible looking game.
Yeah, the lighting for that, like you're right, it's a super dark trailer. It starts off almost pitch black. You can't see anything, and then you see the two silhouettes, and all you can see is what their flashlight is hitting, essentially. So the contrast for the characters is super defined, which I thought was really, really cool.
Have you watched the trailer again on Xbox One yet, or only online?
I watched it on YouTube and the Xbox website, but I haven't watched it on
Watch it on Xbox One when you get a minute. It seems the one on Xbox One is actually, the brightness is kicked up a little bit more, so you can see more of the textures and the environments, and not so much just the flashlight circles. You know,
that's cool.
It shows up a lot more of the game, but it definitely seems to be shaping up pretty damn well. Nothing really sets it apart from Gears of War. I didn't see anything that was new. You know, it still has the dodge rolls and the hard covering and the blind fires and whatnot, but I didn't see anything that really said that they're evolving this series at all, which is kind of depressing.
They keep talking about how they've made a lot of changes that will piss off Gears of War fans. So
Yay.
We'll see. But at the same time, I think what this trailer does is it really shows like the hardcore Gears of War fans that they're going back to the roots, like the really dark, almost like horror themed roots of like Gears of War 1.
Yeah, it is very dark.
The environments are scary. The enemies are scary. It's not so much about like, hey, how ridiculous can we go with this? how many explosions and sick monsters can we throw on it? It's more about like creating an atmosphere. And
very alien. It's a very alien atmosphere.
That weird scorpion that's like spitting emulsion everywhere.
And it's got like 20 tongues. Just
yeah, I was pretty hyped.
Yeah, it was a great trailer. It had I have seen the trailer on Xbox One at the end of their presentation, I would have left on a high note. But that really soured me in the shitty quality that was streaming. I don't know if that's how it was in person, but I know through all of the Twitch streams. I mean, I went to 3 different streams during the trailer to try to find one that I could see, and they were terrible quality. Everybody was pissed.
That's super disappointing, especially because that's supposed to be like the big finale of their presentation, and to have like the video come out.
We don't just want to show you Gears 4. We want to play Gears 4 and let you see 7 minutes of gameplay. Yeah, but that was their presentation in a nutshell, really. There were some things that were missing that people like myself wanted to see, but
yeah, we all had our hopes. I wanted to see Scalebound.
We knew in advance that wasn't going to happen, but at least that makes Gamescom really interesting, because we already got 90 minutes of great information, and then in Gamescom we're going to get to see Crackdown, we're going to get to see Scalebound finally, and then we're going to get to see a lot more on Quantum Break. So there's 3 huge new, not necessarily new IP with Crackdown, but 2 new IP that we get to see.
Yeah, that's huge. That's like Microsoft. For them to come out and say that before 3, we all knew that they were going to have some huge announcements.
Yeah.
If they're like, hey, here's 3 huge exclusives, we're not even going to cover at E3.
We just don't have the time.
We just don't have and we extended our presentation 30 minutes from the year before, and we still can't cover these games. So that was a dead giveaway that this presentation was going to be intense.
Yeah. Overall, it was a great presentation. I was really hoping to see more on the 3rd season of Killer Instinct. Maybe new talks of the new State of Decay that they have been hinting at, and then possibly Rare talking about Battletoads. a
I
Battletoads
know they've been
game.
just hyping up Battletoads so much, like Shovel Knight. Phil, since we're in the Battletoads shirt, people like asking about Battletoads, like, oh, you got to wait for E3. So I mean,
And you get the old Battletoads. There was even a Battletoads statue at E3.
there's a Battletoads statue. Like, come on, there has to be something in the works.
Yeah.
They're definitely trying to rehype that brand. So I think something's coming. There has to be something coming soon.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait till Gamescom, and that's what, August or September?
August, yeah. So we got
Yeah.
Gamescom.
So 2 months. 2 months, and we get to see 3 more games.